This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and I'm just getting started. I'm going to do a Friday night live session. Welcome to the Meri Atelier. If you come in, let me know who you are. I'm going to get started tonight while I'm waiting for folks to come in. As you come in, say hello. Let me know who you are. Hi, Carrie. Welcome. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Welcome to folks who are coming in. I'm kind of adjusting my camera here. Hi, Aunt Beck. Look what I have in my hands. Look what I have. Hold on. Little Inchis. These are the green ones, the backgrounds. Hi, Eva. How's that little one, Eva? Eva had a new little granddaughter not too long ago. Whoops, I bumped my camera. Hi, Meri. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you join us. We're just getting started. I am going to, while we're waiting for folks to come in, hi Linda, welcome. While we're waiting for folks to come in, I thought I would paint some backgrounds for the Inchi swap of Aunt Beck's in her group, Aunt Beck's Creations on Facebook. Hi Ramona. She's doing an Inchi swap. I think the sign-up date is over with. But I'm getting some backgrounds. I have the green ones already. And I thought I would paint some metallics here and just let them dry. And I thought I'd do that while we were waiting for folks to come in, and then I can work on them later this week. I have the green ones all painted because I worked on them, well, I worked on them with my shamrock. So how hard is that? Now, I don't think we need a huge amount of them for the swap. I think she said 5 sets, including yourself, and you send off, keep one for yourself and send off 4 if I'm understanding it correctly. So this is probably plenty. Hi, Lucia. Welcome, welcome. And let's not waste this beautiful metallic. Let's just put it off on my drop paper. And I'll need to clean off my brush. I'm just painting some paper while we're waiting for folks to come in here. Let me wash off my brush. Let's see, she said blue, green, red, yellow, and purple. I think I'll do the purple next. Hi, Meri and all. I'm the founder of a nonprofit, and we are having a contest for a logo through my YouTube channel. Oh, I think I saw your post on Facebook. Did you post in the CAC group? You are welcome to go ahead and post it here if you want to. I'm glad you are kind of bringing it up rather than posting it, but I think I know who you are. And if you want to post that, mods, go ahead and let her post that if you want to post it. Or if we just go to your channel, is that how that works? Hi, Aunt Beck. Hi, Janet. I saw Janet's name and said hello to Aunt Beck. How's that for? Hi, Danny K. Yeah, as long as you let me know. I think I saw your post on Facebook earlier today. I don't have a problem with that as long as you don't spam everybody. And you don't seem like you are. So how hard is this? Purple and blue. I'm on the way to doing my Inchis for Aunt Beck's Inchi swap. Carehart. C-A-R-E-H-A-R-T. Just go to her channel. Let me look at the comments here. in the last video, okay? Would you kind of tell the group what it's about? Kind of tell me too, so that I can talk about it a little. In the chat, kind of say what your nonprofit is and what the contest is. It's C-A-R-E-H-A-R-T-H. Let's see, C-A-R-E. Let me go back to it. H-A-R-T. Carehart. Hi, Annie. There. I got 2 backgrounds painted for your... Hi, Marie. Welcome. Let me put this over here to let it dry. And I'm just painting, starting out by... Did I say hi, Danny? I'm starting out by painting backgrounds for Aunt Beck's Inchi swap. I thought that would be an easy thing to do. Well, you know, here I washed off my brush instead of wiping off the paint. Oh well. Let's see. Welcome to everybody who's come in. If I've missed welcoming you. Hi, Rose. Oh, you got your happy mail, Rose. Yay. I think I got just about everybody's happy mail mailed out, except for there's a couple that I haven't got mailed out yet. So if you haven't got your happy mail yet, don't fret. I'm just slow. There's about 3 of you that I still have to mail out to. And okay, Aunt Beck. And Beck says she's on the phone with her son. We're going to have to ask her if her son took that little charcoal kitty yet. The cutest little kitty at Aunt Beck's house. Let's see. We need some red. Green, red, blue, yellow, purple, orange. This is red. It looks pink to me. Carehart says it's a logo. The logo needs to be a heart with butterfly wings and a seedling coming out of the heart. I think that this is a logo contest. If you go to Carehart, C-A-R-E space H-A-R-T, if you go to her channel, and there's a video up on it, I'm saying all that, repeating that for people that watch my replay. They're having a contest, a logo contest. It's a non-profit. I think I saw the post on Facebook earlier today. So if you're interested, go check it out. Ramona says, your scissors even impressed my husband, and he's kind of hard to please. Well, Ramona, thank you. I have to tell you, there's more scissors coming. I'm going to do one for every month in the year. I still have to make it look. My glasses are here. It's got red paint on them. Whoa, let me wipe this off while I'm here. I buy Dollar Tree glasses, and I have a pair in every room, believe me. And I break the lens out. Now, I do not have orange. I don't have orange, and I don't have yellow metallic, but I got gold metallic, and I've got red, and I'm thinking I've got some bronze, and I'm thinking a little bit of bronze, a little bit of gold, and a little bit of red, but my, well, I guess I'll do that first. So my gold is going to be kind of for I'm just going to dip it in there. I'm hoping to get kind of I don't know what I'm hoping for here. This is, I'm trying to get an orange color. I might have to mix some craft paint in with this. This is a bronze color, which is a little bit of brown. I got copper, but that's not what I want. Where's my red? I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know if this is going to work for orange or not, but we're going to see. Oh no, that's too dark. But that's a pretty color. I might have to go to the store, or I might just have to use a craft paint, because I don't even know if they make orange metallic. I might use the gold for the yellow, though. Let's see if I can't add just a tinge of... I'm watching my palette now. I'm going to add a tinge of this yellow and see if I can't get a little... They do make an orange metallic. Does my store carry it? Oh no, that just makes it more of a yellow gold. Well, I'll use that for me. That's kind of pretty though. Well, I've got blue, purple, green, red. And I guess I'm going to have to use yellow for the yellow, not use a metallic. Here, let me wipe this off. Here. Aunt Becca's been inspiring me all week. I'm looking forward to doing her paper bag project coming this Wednesday afternoon at 2:30 Eastern Time. Oh, let me pull out a paper towel here, wash off my brush. I actually got clean water this afternoon before I came in here. Now it's all metallic-y paint blue. All right, I'm going to do some blue, some yellow. I don't even know if I have orange craft paint. Orange is not a color I use a lot. Orange paint, let's see, what did you say? Rose says, orange paint plus perfect pearls. Golds make a glistening paint that's kind of metallic. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, that's a pretty yellow, isn't it? This is Deco Arts bright yellow, it says. I might just use this. Maybe they won't all be metallic. I don't have any interference or anything like that. Iridescent. I don't have anything like that, or I would use that. But that's okay. I tell you, I intend on, this is just background anyway. All of this is just background. Now let's see if I got an orange. I've got my Georgia clay. That's not orange. It's a kind of a clay red. Oh, let's see what I have here. Oh, I do have an orange. It was sent to me by Leslie at Scrapping Life Away. Leslie, I'm sorry if I can't remember your channel name. I think it's Scrapping Life Away. She sent me some Craft Smart paints. We'll use this, because I certainly intend to do more on these Inchis. And this will give me a nice background. I'm just kind of doing this while folks are coming in. Orange paint plus perfect pearls. Oh, that's good. I'm happy with this. All right, let's fold all this up. Of course, I should probably kind of wipe it off. Not that I do as a rule. As a rule, I just close it. Close it, quick! All right, let me get this out of the way. Of my gold here. Let's see what's happening. Hi, Pat. Welcome. Hi, Vicki. Shelley. Welcome, welcome, welcome to folks that are coming in. V.A. Pearl, Vicki. All right, let's put this aside. Let me just brush off this paint here on this. If you haven't noticed, I've been painting green this week. Look at the green, and I'm not done with my green. Let me set this aside over here across the room. And let me just kind of brush off my paint here. This is wax paper. I get rid of this bronze. This is wax paper. It's kind of pretty on the opposite. I might, after I get done with my project, I might just take this and put it in my glue book, one of my glue books, or my creative year, or make collage paper out of it. And let me set this aside. I got a lot of set-asides here. What am I going to do? I don't want to walk on it. Ooh, wait, don't do that. Here, perfect place for it, right here. And what you're looking at on my desktop here is just a piece of watercolor paper that I put down so I wouldn't mess up our wonderful desktop that we created. But I think what I'm going to do is put this down so that, here's a little Inchi. All right. Now, now back to the real stuff. The stuff we do on Friday nights, our reverse collage. Actually, I've got 2 books that I'm working in reverse collage now. This one is our Childcraft Encyclopedia for you new folks in here. I'm not going to go through every page. Hi, Dawn's Crafty Room. But we have gotten quite a few pages done. I'm following Dee Dee Willingham's reverse collage technique, where you paint out everything on the page that you don't want and leave the image you want. This was a doll page, and I've been finding black and white photographs. This little doll has a red dress on to match the subject matter in the painting. So we have worked on this every Friday night since I've started doing lives. And this is the one that I'm going to work on tonight. Let me get some wax paper out. And this really doesn't take too long because basically all I'm doing is painting out the margins. But the idea is to draw the colors out of the pictures already on the page. And sometimes the colors are the pictures are all in black and white, so there's not much to... Here there's a little bit of blue, a little bit of, looks like bronze. White for the snow. And it's talking about trains. Let me zoom in just a little. How much is a little, Mary? Sorry, giving you a headache there. This is a Childcraft Encyclopedia, one of the volumes of the How and Why Library, and it's all about art. That's why I'm using it. It's 1974 edition. I'm going to take this out. This is for next week. So I want to put this in. This one's talking all about trains. Section men strain their backs, shoveling snow from the railroad tracks. We get, even now today in our small town, I would say about 6 trains through our town. And it's just a small town, and that train comes through, and you can hear it all over town. Sometimes they worked night and day before the train was on its way, and when the tracks were finally clear, the train drove off with the engineer. Now, snowplows clear away the snow, but the engineers still make the trains go. American Railroad Scene, Snowbound, Currier and Ives. This is a Currier and Ives print, 1871, from the Cloverdale and Colpitts Collection, New York. So, the picture that I got to go with it is this one. This picture is actually off of a cover of a Reminisce magazine. But there's a train conductor, and he's helping a little girl onto the train. I had to cut away some of it so that it would fit the page. But I'm going to put it right in here, I believe. But for now, I'm going to put the picture over there, and I want some blue, and maybe that's kind of I'm thinking kind of a teal color. I thought I saw a blue-green. That's sapphire blue. I've been using all my greens. I might have used it. Here's a grass green. I don't really want that. What's this? A leaf green. It's a little bit darker. Black, a little bit of kind of a bronze color. I think I'm going to use this Georgia clay. Night-night, ladies. Dawn, are you leaving us? We're just getting started. But have a really good weekend. Janet says she has a big book of Curio and Ives and she loves their pictures. I do too, Janet. Oh, it must have been at least, it has to be a good 15, 20 years ago. I lived here in Nebraska before I moved away. And one of my college friends and I drove up to Omaha, and Diane Fargo would know about this. There's a big company up there called ConAgra. They're a big agricultural company. And they had, I don't know if they still own it, but they had a collection of Curio and Ives, and they did a showing, and we went up to see it, and oh my heart. Really enjoyed them. And it was surprising because a lot of them you would think would be Curio and Ives, beautiful pictures like snow and sleds and horses. A lot of them were firehouse scenes, you know, horses, horse-drawn fire engines and that type of thing. So it was really, especially in this collection, it was really a big theme of that collection. Aunt Beck says it's 80 there. Ugh. Aunt Beck. We've got ice warnings out for tonight. Snow. We haven't been getting a lot of snow. It's been enough to cover our ground and make it white, but it's kind of a sleety rain, icy. You just don't want to be out in it. All right, I'm going to get my hands messy. I'm going to leave this text. I might do a light wash over that because I know my picture leaves a part of it, and I don't like the bold white showing through. Let's see, though. Speaking of white, I'm going to pull this mocha out, kind of. And now's a good time to say that if the internet drops me, you all know, if I get dropped, hang tight, I'll be right back because my YouTube is still going. Look, I haven't even opened this yet. This is what I don't like. I don't know why. Now this, of course, is Apple Barrel, which is a plaid product, but all of them. I love that they seal these, but I don't understand why they don't just help us out and put a little tab on this so that we can grab a hold of it and peel it off. No, we have to break our fingernails. We have to, where's my scissors, or a knife, and jab ourselves and kill ourselves to get a hold of this wrapper. I don't understand why they can't put a little, I don't understand why they can't do that. I have written several times to Ranger. Of course, they probably don't listen to me, you know. Even once, they used to have on YouTube, they used to have that manufacturing process video where they showed their little paint things going through. And when it got to the point through the manufacturing process, and when it got to the point where they put in the caps on their distress paints or whatever it was at that time, I posted, I grabbed the time and I posted and I said, right here at this time, stop the process. You know? And I said, put a little tab there so that we can pull it. Do you think anybody listened to me? No. No, we aren't listening to Mary. Why would we listen to you? I even tried to suggest it to Mr. Tim Notes. He didn't listen either. He said, he told me that he didn't like to take direct marketing things. You know, but the designers, when they get their paints and stuff, it isn't like they're buying it off the shelf. They get it, I don't know if they get it sealed like that, but they get a different, it isn't like they're going off the shelf and buying stuff. But anyway, Tim Holtz didn't listen to me either, so I gave up. I still think it's a good idea. I would buy their product if they would just put a tab on those wrappers so that I'd buy their product anyway, because I need craft paint. I don't know. I suppose it's an extra step in the manufacturing process to make a little 1/4 inch tab stick out. What would that cost them to stop the tape, just to seal the tape just a little bit further away? I don't know. But if I had anything to say about it, I mean, it just seems to me like if the kitchen products do it, you know, why can't the paint folks do it? All right, I'm done with that topic. Less than a penny. It's cheaper for them to seal it that way, but hard for people to get it off, and people buy anyway. Yeah, that's true. And I'm one of those people that buy anyway because, well, you know, I have to have paint. I don't really know of any paint product that does that. I know several kitchen products do that. Let me wash my hands off here. I want to do a little wash right in there. I think I want just a little tinge of maybe, well, gold, but do I have gold here? Yeah. Thanks, Janet. I fell. I was talking about yellow and paint, and I was watching my page, and that's when it... Plastic and lids stop no one, Aunt Beck says. So it might be kind of a bumpy ride tonight. So if I fall like I did right then, usually when you see me kind of go away and then you come back and you see this odd mechanism up on my screen, that's really... my camera has reversed itself, and it's looking up at the camera clamp. So I have to flip my camera to come back. All right, I'm done with that. I'm really kind of happy with that. And of course, now when this all dries, and I'll come back and detail it. And that is, I'm going to pull these pages. No, I guess they're wet. I'll leave them there. Let me set this aside. Where? Where? I guess right here on the floor, because nobody's in here but me. I worked in this. I actually did some detailing. Let me zoom back in again a little. This is a Somerset magazine that Gina Aaron started, and she passed it along in a box of magazines that she's passing along. And actually, I get to be the first person, and I'm having such trouble choosing what I want and what to send along. I posted today, I said, I'm going to do it this weekend, I promise. But I decided I'd keep this. It's a Somerset doll magazine, and it's cut in the same fashion that Dee Dee Willingham does her reverse collage project in. And last week, I started this page, and I actually got in and finished it up. Hi, little crafts. Oh, still talking about those paints. Messy Table says, Messy Table Studio, my friend Vicky, says that some companies put a perforation on theirs. Well, that's good. I haven't bought one with a perforation. We're talking about the seals along the paint that we buy. Sometimes it's just really hard to get them off. But this is the page. I finished this up. This was Lori Garrett Brown's. I decided that I'm going to leave the original artist credited in this. I feel right doing that. Of course, they're a doll artist. And this was Snow Pixies. So I had to go and look at the internet, read about pixies. Of course, you could spend all day reading about pixies. But I picked this little poetry up by Norma Chesson. And it says, Have you ever seen the Pixies? The fold not blessed or banned. They walk upon the waters, they sail upon the sand. And there's more to that verse that I think I'm going to put over here because this is more of her doll art over here. But this is the page that we did last week. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I used my white fine line paint applicator. This is just craft paint. And if you could feel this, it almost feels embossed. I really like that craft paint in these fine line paint applicators. But tonight, I thought I'd work on, not this page, but when you do this, when you work in a magazine that's been cut in half, you get the top half of the page first and the bottom half second. So this is the top half of Annalise, which is another doll by Linda Marie Abbott of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And Annalise, I immediately thought of Ann Williamson, who has the Annalise Creations channel here on YouTube. But this is not Ann. But that's who I thought of when I read that. I'm going to work on this page over here, which is the bottom half, right here. And you can see, let's flip back over here. See, here's the top half. This is her head, and this is a larger view. And then this is kind of like the little tin. And there's wording here, and they put the wording over here. It's a show and tell guaranteed under the Food and Drug Acts of June 30th, 1906. Serial number 11. Looks like 535 or 536, something, 586, 686. Some number there. But then this is a zoomed in version of her body there, and then she's got keys for her legs. But this is the page that I'm going to work on tonight, and I'm going to do the same thing. I got a little verse here that I'm going to put on later. Let me pull this out, which is actually a quote, and I used my little label maker to make that, and I really do love that label maker. Now I'm going to have to put this someplace safe. Over here on my mouse pad. Okay, now I need some wax paper again. And I really do like the colors in here. Look, it's kind of like a deep green and a rust color. This is part of her wings, and this is all rust. I'm going to use Georgia clay. Georgia clay is one of my... Hi, Lisa. Welcome. Georgia clay is one of my favorite Deco Arts colors. Such a pretty color. It really reminds me of this color. Maybe that's a little more brown. And there's some creams and the keys. I'm not going to do too much to this page. I might bring a little color out into here, but I kind of just like this the way it is. But when I come back in, I probably will come back in with my fine line paint applicator, like I did on those Pixie pages. That might be the style that I use throughout this whole book. Reverse collage, fine line paint applicator, and quotes is what I'm thinking. But I'm going to paint all this out. Most of the text here, I read the text, and most of the text in this magazine is just describing how the dolls were made. The things like, I got a tin and keys, and, you know, I used E6000. Most of this is all technique in here, so I don't mind painting it out. But now, I don't see the artist credited on this page. She is credited back over here, and I will leave it credited. In fact, I might come back in, maybe in white ink, and write her name here. Because I just... especially for contemporary artists, I just feel like I should leave their name credited. And actually, when I do something like this, in this book, like this is an art magazine, I almost feel like I am doing collaborative art. Although it's an altered book, it's an altered magazine, it's a personal It's personal art. This is not going to be sold or passed along or anything like this. Hi, Wynn. Welcome. So, I don't have any reservations using the magazine, but I feel like I should credit the artist. And I almost feel like when I'm working on something like this, that I'm doing a collaborative piece. And I'm really, personally, I'm not changing the art. I'm painting around it. And I'm adding my fine line paint applicator, doodling, well, not doodling, but whatever I do with my paint applicator on here. So I think I'll bring that clear out, but I think I want some of this tan. Ann Williamson, hi! Ann Williamson, you must have heard your name. Let me go back over here. Ann Williamson, this doll is called, let me get to it if I can flip over here to this other page. This is Gina's magazine that she passed along, and it's called, this doll is named Annalise. And I was telling the gals that when I read that, I thought of you. Ann Williamson has Annalise Creates. So this page was, this doll was done by doll artist, now I lost my, doll artist Linda Marie Abbott in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. But I'm going to dedicate my page to Ann Williamson. My work here, my reverse collage, I'm dedicating it to Ann Williamson at Annalise Creates. Ann Williamson is here. If you want to see Annalise Creates, click on her logo, go visit her channel, give her a big shout out here. She does, are you still doing, I think My Giant Life, are those the playing cards? The jumbo playing cards that you're converting? I didn't want to do a whole lot here. I want some of this to... Ooh, I kind of like that. Maybe I'll just kind of feather it. Excuse me while I figure out what I'm doing here. I like this. I want it kind of feathered in. Maybe what I'll do is take some more of this. And do the same thing. Now I do have a quote for this, and I really like the quote, so it will go in here. And let me just kind of blend this in here. The quote will come in here, and it's actually on white paper, so I kind of want to get a little bit more of a blend in here so that the white will show up, but I kind of want that. Just ignore me, I'm figuring out what I want here. You know, reverse collage, and I think is easy to do when you're starting out doing lives, because basically it is finger painting. Well, for me it's finger painting. You have to kind of decide what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep, and sometimes I paint over stuff. Like sometimes I give my kids a dirty face. But actually, I'm kind of happy with what's happened with the reverse collage in that Childcraft Encyclopedia. I'm really happy with what's going on there. And you don't have to be too particular. After all, this is just an art journal. You're just playing. But I find if I don't have to be detailed, if I don't have to worry about stuff, I feel a little bit more free. Now here, in here, I want to... And let's grab a hold of my towel here. Let's just kind of get this key cleaned up a little. There. I'm kind of happy with that. I'm going to leave it like that. But I'm going to let it dry. I do have a quote that I'm going to put on this page. Hopefully I'll get that done tonight. So, we're 41 minutes into The chat, you know what that means. Let me put this aside. Where am I going to put it? Right here. All right. You're going to have to forgive my painty hands now. I'm going to go into the contest. Let me get this out of the way. Let me get this out of the way. That was a page marker in that book. I wanted to show you. These are the journal tags that I gave, the journal charms that I gave away last week. But I went back. I put in all the little ties, the eyelash yarn ties, and they can be cut away if the person wants to do something else on here. There's just a little hole in there with my crocodile, and there's a penny. But I went in and I added some kind of like like that Georgia clay rust color there, and I'm really happy with how these turned out. These are all given away. I've been painting envelopes, so I'm going to put names on the envelopes so that I can start getting ready to mail. Mary, Lucia says Mary. Hi Cindy, welcome. Wait, what's going on? 2 days with dragging animals to the vet. And Aunt Becca's saying, all the shots are done. Hello, Lucia. Great page, Mary. What are you saying to me, Lucia? Mary, I need you. What? What? I'm listening, Lucia. What? Tammy was given an accidental timeout. Can you undo it? Oh, let's see. Tammy Ward. Tammy, are you in here? Where? Tammy. Wait, I gotta see it. How far back was it? Let me go back. Tammy. I don't know if I'll see her if you did that. Let's see. I'm going back. I'm scrolling back. Tammy, if you're here, hold on. Oh. Well, I think a timeout's only 15 minutes, so if she's still here, I know she's a nice person. So I'm friends with Tammy on Facebook, so I'm hoping she's still here. I'm scrolling back to see if I can find it, Lucia. And I don't think I can see who has timeouts unless I get out. And here she is. Let's see. Wait. I'm reading. I'm way back to where I don't see Tammy. So she must still be in her timeout. Let's just let the 15 minutes play out and see if she comes back. If she comes back in, we'll apologize profusely to her. Poor Tammy. And if that happens, Lucia, don't feel bad. Do not feel bad. If you knew all the crazy stuff I did, I blocked somebody. Who did I block? Was it you, Aunt Beck? I blocked somebody one day. Not your fault. Do not feel bad. You know, I just wish that this YouTube app gave me more. This is my paint towel here. Wash my hands. Gave me more, because all I see on the more options is share, enable flash, and mute microphone. Tammy, if you're here and if you can hear us, hang in there. We love you, lady. Hang in there. It was Lucia made a mistake, or she didn't do it intentionally. Her computer did it. So, come back, Tammy. Just hang out for 15 minutes and listen to us chat. Yeah, it just happens. Tammy's a nice gal. You know, I was going to start my contest, but I think I'll wait and see if I'm going to wait. Let's see, it's 45:50. I've been in here. Let's give 15 minutes. Let's give 15 minutes. Let's see if we can get Tammy back. I'm going to go over here. And you know what I have? Is Karen Salos in here? Is Karen here? Karen sent me some Happy Mail. And I was going to paint out... Wait, let me get this George clay here. Let me, off camera, paint out my address. Yeah. You know, sometimes weird things happen, Lucia. There's just no explaining it. Happy Mail. Hi, Karen. Karen sent me some Happy Mail. And I have to tell you, Karen, I actually did a Happy Mail, opened Happy Mail last week. And my brother, my older brother, went up to visit his son, my nephew. And he always stops at the post office to see if we got mail. And after I was on live last Friday, he walked in, because he spends, you know, Friday night with his granddaughter and them. And he walked in with this package. And I held on to it, and I said, do I do a Happy Mail video? And I said, no, I'm going to wait and see if Karen comes to the live. And I'm going to open it on my live. Sometimes it's just, I think Happy Mail videos might get a little boring for folks. She got another Happy Mail. I love you. This came from Karen. Karen, thank you so much. Karen is in Canada. And when we get it clear from Canada, I'm so grateful. And this week I got another email telling me, and she knows who she is. I'm not going to say who it is yet, but I got another email saying to expect another package next Monday. So I might hold it until, if she's still, I saw her come in. I might hold it till next Friday and just open Happy Mail in my live so you all can see. I hope Tammy's still here. All right, Karen, let's see what Karen sent. You know what? This paint is still wet. Let's turn it this way. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Karen, thank you so much. Look, she made sure that the barcode got over her address, so I had to rip up the barcode to see who this was from. And thank you, Crystal. I was looking at your Happy Mail again today. That music book. Oh, that's going to get used. Okay, let's go. Let's pull this out a little at a time. What? Wait. Hold it. What is this? Oh, hi, Mary. I hope that you are having a nice day. I am. Fridays are always nice days. Look at this. Look at these flowers. Oh, these are beautiful, Karen. Oh, aren't these pretty? Thank you so much. These are what you want for like your glue books and Society of Idea Collectors. And, you know, I did all those Valentine pages in my Society of Idea Collectors. And I haven't used all my Valentines yet. So I still got Aunt Beck's lunch bag for February. So I think I'm going to be doing some more Valentine on that. Look at these. Look at these. Oh, these are cool. Place and time. Is this graphic 45? This reminds me of graphic 45 here. Place and time. Oh, yes, it is. I know that. Santa Claus. Oh, Karen, these are just sweet. Now, I know Vicki at Messy Table Studio. She's putting up some videos. She put up a video where she did what she called a squash book, and she's using tiny pieces of art. And that's what these remind me of. I might just have to follow Vicki's lead and do a squash book with these little tiny pieces that Karen sent me here. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to put these back. Well, let's see. Put them back there. Here. Okay. Aren't these neat? Oh, look at this one. Don't you feel like that some days? Hi, Sandy. Welcome. Oh, Karen, thank you for sharing Graphic 45 with me. You know, I haven't got Graphic 45 since I moved from Wisconsin because I can't get it around here. And now don't send me stuff, honest. I'm happy. But I do appreciate it. I do appreciate this, Karen. Thank you so much. Now wait, that's just a little. Let's see what else is in here. That's just a little. There's more. I love opening Happy Mail. Washi tape. Look at this. Washi tape. Oh, this is cool. Flags. Paris. Is that Britain's flag or France's flag? I don't know. I want to say it's Britain, but I could be wrong. And then, of course, that's Paris, so it could be French. And then there's a postal card and little kitties. And then I know this tape. This is more postal. Isn't that neat? Thank you, Karen. Oh, look, and a tape measure. Oh, I love these little things. Britain. Is that Britain? The Union Jack. UK flag. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that so I can get the tab on them. Not like our famous paint companies. Now, what's this? What is this? It's got a paper clip on it. Look at this. Look at these. Oh, these are envelopes. Oh, these are neat. Oh, these are wonderful. Wow. The paper's not a copy paper. It almost feels like it's not vellum, but it almost feels like a vellum parchment. Really nice. Thank you, Karen. Oh, this is Happy Mail. This just makes me happy. Let's see what else is in here. Did I get it all? I always have to go back and check. Let's see. There's a calendar card. Is this 2008? 2009, I think it is. I can't read the number. But that's okay. That's cool. And look, some more of these with the little rag flags. Tammy, if you're here, give us a shout out as soon as you can. Wrapping paper. Oh, yeah, a scraper. This is a scraper. Yeah. Because I was complaining about those cardboard ones. This is a nice plastic one. Karen's very thoughtful. Some more envelopes. So are these made out of wrapping paper? Scrape paint with the card. Yes. Oh, Karen, these are nice. Thank you so much. And I like this little paper clip. Dee Dee calls these rag flags. I don't call them, well, I call them rag flags because she does, but they're actually paper clip embellishments. They're going to have to think of a different word rather than rag. Ribbon flags. Oh, cute. Cute, cute. What's in here? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to get started with my contest. I'll talk to Tammy after chat and apologize to her and tell her it was a mistake. She's pretty good. She understands. She knows what the internet's like. Look at that. A little tail right there. The head there. That's called putting the horse ahead of the dog. Whatever. Oh. Are these, are labels? Labels. Yes, ma'am. They're labels. Cool. These feel sticky here. Am I opening them right? Yeah. Oh, maybe I'm opening them wrong. Here. What am I doing here? Let's put this back like this. Open it like this. Oh, this is cool. And then here are the labels here. Very cool. Very, very cool. Thank you so much, Karen. I'm just, every time I get happy mail, I just go, I don't deserve this. But may your art cart be blessed. May you get all your art wishes just because you shared. That's all I have to say about that. Thank you so much, Karen. Well, maybe a little, but not so much. Meri, is that one paper clip a flip-flop? I think it might be. Are you talking about this one? It looks like a flip-flop, doesn't it? Yes. It does look like a flip-flop, doesn't it? If it isn't, it will be. Isn't that cool? Thank you so much, Karen. Now I have to be careful where I put that envelope because that Georgia clay is still wet. All right, so now let's go on with our best hand contest, ATC best hand. And I have to tell you guys, some of you are getting very close. Let me put my journal charms over here. Some of you guys are getting very close. You need to watch your hands. Yes, you do. These are the ones for tonight. I got them all ready to go. And some of you, last week, oh my goodness, last week some of you really went to town. I need to buy another deck of cards. Karen, Lucia says she needs to. A flip-flop is like a sandal with the thongs, you know, not the thongs that go around the bod, but the thongs, the shoe thongs, you know, the flip. They wear them on the beach. They got rubber soles, and in the States we call them flip-flops. They're also called thongs, but don't confuse it with the thongs that look like bikinis or not even a bikini. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Meri. No, Mary Zink. It's not too late to play. You can jump in this week. What this is the ATC Best Hand is a game because I do so many giveaways and my regulars are winning and winning and winning. And I go, I want to give them something to do with their winnings other than put them in a junk journal. You know, Meri's junk journal. So ATC cards are artist trading cards and they're meant to be traded. And this is called ATC Best Hand. And what it is every week we have a drawing. And the object is if you win, we do a drawing based off of a number range. And if you win the number or the closest to the number, if you're the winner, you get the ATC. And I do actually mail you the card itself. And then the object is week after week after week to build up. So you try to get 2 of the same number or 3 of the same number or 4 of the same number. And as you do, for 2 of the same number, you get a 2x2 or 3x3 or 4x4. But I'm not going to tell you if you win. You have to tell me. So a 3-2 sequence is like 3 queens or 2 kings or 3 tens, 2 9s, that type of thing. A high sequence is ace, king, queen, jack, 10. 5 sequence of any suit or 5 sequence of the same suit. And I had put down here, this is kind of fuzzy for me in here. This is the first time we played this. I said, after all the cards are gone, we've won. But I'm not sure because if nobody wins anything, we might keep playing. But at some point, we're going to have to call the game done. And then what I'm thinking is that whoever has won the most or the highest, like if somebody wins the ace, king, queen, jack, 10, I think that would probably be the highest. In my mind, it is. Or maybe they won this and and this and this and this, then I might give them a prize for being the overall winner. And I haven't decided what it is. I'm still kind of turning that around in my mind. But so far, we're just playing. And but some of you, I'm keeping track, and some of you are getting very close. In fact, you might want to go back and look at the videos and make a little chart of who has what card, because I'm thinking it's probably about time some of you consider trading with each other. Azure, I'm not sure if I'd be done when all the cards are run out. It depends on if we've had any winners or not. If we don't have any winners, unless you're all bored with the game, we might keep going if there are no winners. So far, we haven't played enough. I think this is like the 5th time we played it. But some of you are getting very close to winning something. So we'll just kind of decide that as we go. But let's get started. And there are 4 cards. There's 4 giveaways. Anybody is welcome to play. If you play and you win and you're not sure that you are going to come from week to week to week and you don't know what to do with your card, you can approach one of the regulars in here that, you know, like Lucia or Janet, Aunt Beck, or somebody you know, and say, do you have a card and do you want to trade with me? I'll give you my card if you give me an art card or an ATC of your own, you know, an ATC that you made. So artist trading cards are meant to be traded. The ones I make are all alike or similar. They're all these little scissors. So we're going to play for the 3 of hearts. Let's get started. Let me get an ink pen here. Let me get an ink pen. We're going to play for the 3 of hearts. The range is 3,000 to 3,050. And yeah, a lot of you have only won one so far. You can go. The range is from 3,000 to 3,050. But you've won 1 card, and just say that you've won an 8. Well, did somebody else win an 8? Maybe you can finagle an 8 with it out of them. Or maybe they want a card that you have a card. Maybe they want your 8, and you might want to trade for something else. So it's going to take a while for you to get cards, for you folks to get cards, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And it's only 4 cards a week. We could play this all night. It would be totally boring. Are we done? Let's see. Who did I miss saying hello to? Ann Social Butterfly, welcome. You're new to me tonight. Mary Zink, welcome. Pat and Sandy. Azure, hello, Azure. I said hello to Ramona, Christo, Danny. Tracy, hi, Tracy, welcome. Marie, Eva, Cindy. I don't know if I said hello to you, Cindy, but hello. Sandy. Okay. So, I think we're done. So I'm just going to go ahead and call done. Oh, Rose, did you pick a number? Rose, pick a number. Oh, you did. Okay. Okay, the range was 3,000 to 3,050. And the winning number is... Karen, do you want to pick another number? AZE, welcome. Anybody can pick a number if they want. I'll give you a little bit longer, so if you need to change your number. Thank you, Janet. Karen, was Karen's number out of range? Yeah, and Ann Social Butterfly. Go ahead and pick another one. Yours was Ann Social Butterfly, says mine was. Okay. Well, go ahead, Ann Social Butterfly, and pick another one. We'll give you a chance. I haven't opened the envelope yet. I almost did. Okay. The number was... Oh, Danny K? Karen, the range is 3,000 to 3050. Wait. Karen gave... Oh, Karen! Thank you, Danny. Karen, 3,000. Okay. We love you, Karen. The number is... I can't get it open. 3033. Who had 3033? 3033. Or close. Oh, AZE had 3034. AZE 1971. Oh, yeah, 3034. I'm scrolling back. Who said oops 3033? Was that you, Janet? Or was that Ann Social Butterfly? I think that was you, Janet. I think Janet won this. I think Janet got it. Would you all agree with me? I'm still scrolling back. Yep. Okay. 3033 was Janet B. Janet B. 3 of hearts goes to Janet. We got 3 more. So that's how the game's played. Okay. Yeah. I saw that, Anne. But then you changed it to 3049, so when we kept telling you it was in the range, I was scrolling back. But there's 3 more to play. There's 3 more to play. And we do this every week. So the next one is the 7 of clubs, and the range is 900 to 975. So you can go. Scroll a number. While you're doing that, I'm going to get a sip of tea. I'm getting thirsty. Whoa. Tea is out here in the other room. Ah, that's good. Black cherry tea, Celestial Seasonings. Love my tea. I drink tea almost all day during the winter. Welcome to everybody who's come in. And let's see, Janet knows, I have Janet's address. But for those of you that are new here tonight, if you win, you would contact me on Facebook at Meridel Abrams. Send me a message on Facebook or email me at the.meri.atelier, A-T-E-L-I-E-R, @gmail.com. And please forgive my painty fingers. Sometimes I do my videos and I go, oh no, my hands are so yucky. Well, that's what you get. Are we done? Anybody else got a number? I'm going to give you a count of 10. Aunt Beck, I was watching Aunt Beck the other day and I count to 10 and she counted down from 10. I was laughing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what did Karen say? Yucky hands are a good thing. I guess when they're painty, but I've been trying to keep my fingernails short, but the more I clip them, the more they grow. All right, you want to find out the winning number? The winning number is... Yeah. Well, I don't know. I see some pretty fingernails on these videos. I'm going, maybe I should paint my fingernails. Maybe I'll get some gold fingernail paint. Fingernail polish. The winning number is 923. The range was 900 to 975, and the winning number was 923. Danny had 919. Tracy had 927, which was 4 away, and Danny was 4 away. Mary Duncan, 56, 60, 65, 03, 48, 50, 42, 42, 27 is 4 away. All right. Eva had 927. Somebody else had 927. And Tracy had 927. And that's 4 away. And Danny K had 919. And that's 4 away. So I think, yeah, I think there were three winners. Eva and, hold it. I can only do this. 927 was Janet and Eva. Right? Were there 2 of them? Tracy and Danny. Thank you, Aunt Beck. Oh, you guys, I'm going to have to go to the store and buy 5 decks of cards. Eva, Danny, Tracy, Danny K, and Tracy. Is that with an I? E-Y. Tracy, what is your last name? Hold it. Tracy Smalley. I knew a Gary Smalley. Where did I know him at? He had the nicest smile in my younger days. Or was it Greg? I can't remember. Well, congratulations, ladies. You all won the 7 of clubs. That's how that goes. I'll know what I'm doing. 9 of spades here. And this is the 7 of clubs. Do you have a Buddha belly? Who are you talking to? Aunt Beck. I don't know what you mean, a Buddha belly. What are you talking about? All right, we're giving away the 3 of hearts and the 7 of clubs. Janet. All right, I'm going to keep playing. We'll let Janet and Aunt Beck talk. Oh, she's rubbing a Buddha belly. Oh, because she won twice? Oh, Mary Marlowe. I was going over last week's. I think Mary Marlowe won twice last week. I don't know if she's in here tonight, but it's okay to win twice. That's ATC Best 10 for you. Okay, we're going to play for the King of Diamonds. And the range is 850 to 950. So you can go anytime you want. King of Diamonds, the King of Diamonds. I'm getting better at putting these cards together. And, hi, Jerry, welcome. Welcome, welcome, Jerry. Recycled Parts for Art. I was going to work on that little narrow memo book that I got from you, and I set it up on top, and it fell behind my little card here, so I got to reach under and get it now so I can work on it. Oh, you're very welcome, Jerry. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for being so patient with me. I bought two little of Jerry's memo books that she had on her Etsy store. They were filled in. Looked like they're keeping track of hours. Laurie, you're welcome. You're welcome. And you know, we're starting to build up for the next 4 weeks. I got a giveaway tonight, and I'll give you guys I won't promise, but I think I'm going to do March scissors next week for my giveaway. I need to, well, maybe I'll do those in March. I need to, maybe I'll do January scissors. I want to catch up with January because I want to give away scissors for every month of the year. So if you want scissors, peek in next week. For if you want to collect them for the year. And I owe 2 people scissors. I have them. And I owe one person some art tiles. I just didn't get them put in the envelopes and mailed. So I don't think they're in here tonight. So, but if you're waiting for something from me, I know, and I'm going to get them to you. If you pick the same number, that's okay. Because if you have the winning number, I'll send to both of you. So, are we finished? Everybody choose a number? I'll give to a count of 5. 874 is okay. As long as it's in range, don't worry if somebody else has chosen the number. The only thing you really want to give a new number for is if it's out of range. Hi, Kay. Kay Bain, welcome. Got a lot of new folks that I don't know. If you win, let me put this in sight here. If you win, this is where to contact me at. Meridel Abrams on Facebook or the.meri.atelier@gmail.com. Oh, the range rose? Yeah. You got it, though. You were right. All right. 5, 4, 3. I'm laughing at Rose. 2, 1. All right. And the winning number is... I love it that you guys have my back on these numbers. I appreciate it. And I did these yesterday, so I have completely forgotten what the numbers are. So I don't even know what they are. 888. I was being silly yesterday. Look at the red on my fingernail. That's red metallic, I think. All right. 888. Who got it? 874, 918, 925, 857, 912, 96, 857, 900, 899. That's 11 away. You guys are making me think. 878, that's 10 away, AZE. 899, there's another 11 away, but I think AZE at 878 is 10 away. Now wait. Oh, Pat is 900. She's only 2 away. It might be Pat. Pat, would you agree? 901, she's pretty close. Azure, you're close, but I think it's Pat. Laura Kai says 888 is good luck in China, like 77 is here. Really? I didn't know that. I did not know that. No 2 away is 890. Well, what? Wait. What did I say? Let me go back. What did I say? 900? Oh, you're right, Rose. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I admit when I'm wrong. Especially on the internet. In front of the whole world. Yep, I got it, Rose. Well, now I have to figure out who's closest. So we need an 890 or an 8, something in the 880s or 890s. I think I'm going back to 8 AZE. What did they have? I'm going back. I have to scroll via my phone, so it's taking me a little longer, guys. Sorry. AZE 71 had 878, and that is 10 away. So you would have to have something between 998 and 898 and 888. I'm looking. 925, 918, 874. I'm still thinking AZE 1971. $878 is the closest. Yeah. And that was AZE. Now I have to go back and see what they're in there. AZE, you're awfully quiet. You won a card. You're new to me tonight. I have to find you again here. I'm scrolling. Be patient with me, guys. This is the hardest part of this game. I almost wish that they would let me save my chat, because then I could verify it. AZE 1971. You won the King of Diamonds. I hope you're listening. I hope you're here. So, contact me at Meridel Abrams with your snail mail. You're from Portugal? That's okay. I mail. This is easy to mail international. It's just an international stamp. All you'll get is this card probably. So the envelope will be very light. You'll just get this. So you're welcome to play. Danny had 878. Danny, 2. All right, I'm going to take you guys at your word because you got my back. Danny K, you and Janet. Danny K and AZE 1971. AZE, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm just calling you AZE. Snail mail me your address. If you're on Facebook at Meridel Abrams on Facebook, email me or message me your address, your snail mail address. My email address is the Meri Atelier, ATELIER @gmail.com. Woo! Good thing we only have 4 of these cards, huh? So Danny K, I have your address, and AZE. Thank you guys for having my back. I appreciate it. We have 1 left to go. All right. They're saying Danny didn't win. She had 926. Okay. Thank you, Danny, for being honest. You won the 7 of clubs. I better put 7 of clubs here. All right. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate your honesty. I kind of take you guys at your word. That's okay, Pat. Hey, Pat, do you know how many times I see things wrong and say things wrong? That's why all these people have my back. All right, and now that that's cleared up, let's go to the last one. The last one is the 9 of spades, and that'll be down here, and the range is different. 936 to It's 9:36. 2:36 to 2:96. We are. Phew, we're all here for each other. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, go, 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 go. Making these cards is kind of fun now. I'm enjoying doing it. And I find that if I don't wait till Friday morning at 12 o'clock, I'm not under as much stress to get them done. So I try to get them to start on them like Wednesday afternoon, because thank you to dear Peg Robinson for sending me a Fiskars paper cutter. It's a lot easier now. And I was going to tell you, I reinked my Ranger Black stamp. First time I've ever done a re-inking of a stamp, and I really was happy with it. So AZE, not K, but AZE 1971 is from Portugal. Welcome. Gosh, you have to be 6 hours ahead of us. So it's running what time about now? It's after 8. It's almost 9. So it has to be 12, 1 o'clock on a Saturday morning for you over in that part of the world. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. I appreciate my international, my Canadian friends. I got a lot of Canadian friends that come in here. And from Greece, and Nai was from Japan. I haven't seen her lately. Oh, Tracy's in UK. Tracy, I didn't know that. Welcome. It's nearly 3 a.m. Oh, well then it's probably about that time in Portugal too. Don't worry if you get the same number. You just got a great mind. 3 a.m. How are you keeping your eyes open? Are we done? I'll give you a count of 5. 5, 4. Got a number. If you haven't said your number yet, scroll it out there. 3, 2, 1. All right, the 9 of spades. The range was 236 to 296. Oh, that's when you're up to take your thyroid meds, Aunt Beck? I have to tell you, that's... Drum roll. That's probably... I'm up late a lot of nights, especially now that I'm not working. I'm not as tired as I used to. I don't have that same... I don't burn off all my energy. All right, let's open this envelope. And the winning number is 262. The range was from 236 to 296. And the number was 262. Welcome, Raw. Welcome to folks who've come in here. I don't see him. He's invisible to me. Okay, mods, keep your eye out. That's all I can say. Laura got it on the nose? Laura Gagain? Laura. She's... I'm scrolling. Oh, Laura Kai, it was 288. Laura Gagain, 262. All right, Laura. You've won before, haven't you? Was that you I sent a card to, or was that one other kid? I sent a card off to Canada. Well, maybe that was Ruth. I'd have to check my records. Laura G. All right, we're done with that. Thank you, guys. Thank you for playing along with this. And check your hands. I will say it again. Some of you are very close. I would be looking around to see if there's anybody who might want to trade with me. Yeah, it's been an interesting night. I see that, Rose. That's okay. As long as it's not causing any trouble, I'm okay with it. We had Neil in here last week, and he won and never sent me his snail mail. So if you don't snail mail me, if you give me your address, if you won, I don't care if you're a man or woman, you have to be a human being. And if you win, and if you give me your snail mail address, I'll mail it out to you. That's, yeah, hey. As long as you're not causing any trouble, we're okay with you. All right? All right, let's move on. Let's go to the giveaway that I had. And you all saw my videos where I made my necklace charms. Good night, Annie. Okay, Raul, thank you. You're welcome in here. Do you do art? I'd like to hear, do you do any art, Raul? I'd like to hear your art background. Tell us about yourself. We kind of all know each other because we're in a lot of the same Facebook groups. Watercolor? Wow, cool. I like watercolor. I do a lot of urban sketching. I use watercolor sketching. I don't really do the beautiful watercolor paintings. Ian Jackson, if you're on Facebook, he's got a channel too. Does a lot of beautiful, beautiful watercolors. Well, I'm more watercolor sketching, Rose. I like to actually, when I go out, do my we call it urban sketching. Some people call it plein air. So let's move on with the giveaways. What I have tonight are, of course, the diamond and the shamrock. And I got a set. I haven't put my name on them, but I will on the back. So, and I put a little green bling in them. They're Inchis. They're not 1.5 inch. These are actual Inchis, thanks to Peg Robinson, who gifted me with the Fiskars cutter. You do urban sketch? Cool. Very cool. So all you have to do is say, I want one. But be very patient because I'm going to be writing down names. I got enough for 25 with a few extras. So Sandy, I'm going to be writing down the names. It takes a little bit of time for me to write down the names, but once I get them, Vicki Gilbert and Crystal and Janet. If I miss you, yell at me. I think I missed somebody in there. Sandy, Vicki, Crystal, Janet, Sheila, Lisa, Pat. Here, let me go back. Ramona, Aunt Beck. Okay. Sandy, Aunt Beck, Ramona. Aunt Beck, Ramona. You know, we do this every week. I should just say, if you want something for the giveaway. Okay, Ramona, Vicki. I'll have to figure out maybe a better way to do this. Eva, did I get Eva? But this is better than drawing for them. Pat, Kay, Lisa, Sheila, Karen, did I get Karen Salos? Karen, S, Kathy Whitney, Kay Bain. I put it over there. Hold it. Let me get it out again. Kay Bain. Here again, I'll need your snail mail address because you're new to me. Kathy Whitney, Kay Bain. Can you see that? Laura. But the thing of it is, writing these down is a pain, but not everybody comes to all the chats. So, Marie Duncan. I really want to give it to the people that are in the chat. Crystal K, I got you. Azure. I got you, Aunt Beck. Did I get you? Yeah, I got Aunt Beck. I got Eva. Mary Zink. I keep pushing this address out of the way. Danny K, Eva, Ramona Wallace. I don't think that I got Ramona. I got Karen. Kay Bain, I got you, Laura. I really want to give them to people who actually come to my lives. This is kind of a little thank you. Rose, how could I forget Rose? People who come to my lives. This is really just a little way. Mary, Danny, Eva, Ramona, Tracy. I didn't get Tracy. Smiley. My pen's getting dry. Kay Bain. I got Kay Bain. Did I not? Yeah. Laura. Pat. Rose. I got you. Crystal. Ramona. Eva. Rose. Lucia. Of course, Lucia McGill. Mary Zink. I got Mary Zink. Marie, Azure, Laura, Sheila. I got Sheila. Lisa. I got Lisa. Crystal. I got Crystal, Beth, Pat, and Sandy. Oh, Vicky. Of course. Messy Table Studio. Did I get Cindy Utter? She didn't say. Is she here? She was here earlier. I got Laura and Vicky. Rose, Lucia. Oh, Lucia, thank you. She said she was waiting patiently. Danny K. Did I get Danny? Danny? How could I miss Danny? All right, send her one anyway. If you see somebody I missed, Connie Monroe, welcome. Welcome. We just gave away little Inchi tiles. You're kind of new to me. Do you want one? You just kind of popped in at the end of the giveaway here. They're freebies. They're just little. But you have to send me. You're new to me tonight, so you have to send me your snail mail address. You can. New folks, you can contact me at Meridel Abrams on Facebook or the.meri.atelier@gmail.com. And it's probably about an hour and 40 minutes into our chat. So if you need to scroll back and look at this better. Did I get Lisa? Right here, Lisa. Right here. Connie Monroe. I'm going to put you down, Connie. I need your snail mail address if you want one. And you too, AZE, if you want one. I don't know if you want one or not, but... Okay. Whew. If you haven't watched my videos, I carved little stamps. Do I have them here? Yeah, I do. Right here. My little necklace Inchi charmed stamps that I carved this week. So I'm going to be doing a series of these. This, of course, is for St. Patrick's Day. And this was my first one. I did it because it was straight lines. A little bit easier to carve straight lines. So I'm working on some more. I want to get my 29 faces done next week, though. Patricia Stubbs. Patricia. Did Patricia come in here? Welcome, Patricia. All right. Got it. Got it. Got it. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody? Sandy R, Vicky, Crystal, Janet, Aunt Beck, Ramona, Eva, Pat K, Lisa, Sheila, Karen, Kathy Whitney, Kay Bain, Laura Kai, Marie Duncan, Azure, Mary Zink, Laura, Rose, Tracy, Lucia, Messy Table, Cindy Utter, Danny K, Connie, and Patricia Stubbs. Oh, Marianne! Are you at the airport again? Marianne Mott? I don't know what IKR means. Please tell me what IKR means. Dee Dee's always saying IKR. I'm so dumb. What does IKR mean? Marianne Mott. She's at the airport. Waiting for your hubby to come in? Or waiting for the airplane? Waiting for your... Who are you waiting for at the airport? Oh, thank you, Sheila. Your hubby? Marianne, waiting for your hubby to come in. On Friday nights, he must travel a lot. I'd hate to do all the flying that they have to do today. Thought of it makes me tired. I never did see... Oh, I know right? Is that what IKR means? I know right? I know right. Huh. That's a new one for me. Well, at least I know what it means. What does it mean? And as long as I'm showing my ignorance here about internet stuff. Oh, thank you, Connie. Oh, well, thank you for showing up tonight. I appreciate it. You're certainly welcome in here when you can make it. I know. Right. What does it mean when they just do the letter J like this? I see a lot of people just do J. And it looks like an umbrella handle to me. Diane Fargo. I only have one more left to give. I can't give any more than 30. So, and well, I'm done because I'm going to send one to Annie because she sent me Happy Mail. So we're done with these. No more. What does the J mean? Joking? Is that what it means? Welcome, Packer Die. All right. We're done with the giveaways. Thank you. Thank you for your patience with my giveaways. You know, they're fun for me. I just enjoy doing it. And it's really a chance for me on some of these giveaways to pass along the... Oh, you're welcome. To pass along the really neat things that I get. Like that paint the paint that Cat Hand sent me, that gold luminaire paint. And Vicky sent me shoes. I'm passing them away, but it's a Happy Mail that I get. I'm so appreciative of it. Yeah, I know, Lucia, but it's like looking a word up in the dictionary. I gotta go do it. I'm meaning to. I'm still looking up Michael Jackson's Thriller, and there was something else I was supposed to look up, and I wrote it down, and now I can't remember what it was. Was it the panda? That panda, orange panda, or whatever it was? She asks her teenagers. Thank you, Marianne. I know. And I was going to look it up last October, and I got sidetracked. All right. Speaking of getting sidetracked, I have to tell you, I worked on the cover of my, and I'm really happy with it except for right here. But that's what it is what it is. I used some more tape, especially on the inside, to strengthen this. And I put some, I could not find the Deco Art medium. I got some by, it's not here, it's over across the room. Some matte medium from Americana, matte varnish. It's not medium, it's varnish. And I'm happy with it, but I put this tape on it, and I don't know if I thought it was dry when I put it on, but it did that. But I'm not unhappy with it. I might put some lettering or something on it up here. Let me zoom out a little if I can. There, that's as far as it goes. Lucia, are there deadlines for Meri? Scratching head. Deadlines? Oh, for that, to look that stuff up? Hi, Rose, City Crafter, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I was just watching your video the other day. Tape bubble looks like a bird outline. It's perfect. Oh, well, you know, I don't think it's a bubble. I think it was wet under there. But it does. It does look like a bird. That is, Diane, you have such a wonderful imagination. Now I feel better about it. Yeah, I don't think it's a bubble because it's on there flat. I think it was the varnish reacting with the tape because I swear I let this dry. I know I let it dry. I think that varnish reacted with the tape here. It makes it look age. Hi, Tanya. Welcome. Glad to have you in here tonight. All right. What did Lucia say that's funny? Meri, I said we need to set a deadline for you to watch Thriller. No deadlines for Meri. Geesh, this is one big bird. Wait a minute. There. I really do love this big, huge eagle. Laura Gregain sent this to me, and I just love it. And now it really is reinforced nice. This is Gorilla Tape. And this is strong tape, so I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling really good about it. And I went through and I trimmed up some of the pages, but I'm not ready to work on the shoes yet. I have to find my red lips. What is it that you're making? This is a road atlas, Rose, and I'm putting in large, this is a glue book. And I'm putting in large images that I don't have the heart to cut up. Lucia calls it the GTGB, the TGGB, the giant glue book. And we've done several pages in here. I usually work on it in my live sessions. This is George Washington's page. And I'll just do a quick flip. This was some architectural elements. I just don't have the heart to cut these up. I can't cut them up. This was the animal page. I'm going to put birds there. And what kind of an animal? I called this a fox, and you guys called it what was it, an orange panda? Or a panda? What kind of a panda did you call that, baby? It's such a cute little fellow. It's probably not little either. It's probably full grown. Red panda. A red panda. Red. This is for Meri. Red panda. All right. I got it. Thank you. George Belushi as George. John Belushi as George. Is that who that is? Is that one of the Belushis? Vicky? Could have fooled me. I called it George Washington. What did Diane say? Hold it. My chat went away. They have one at our zoo. Come to Omaha and you can see a real one. I'll have to do that. But not tonight. It's getting icy out there. I don't know. You guys got ice in Omaha? We're getting ice storms tonight. It's supposed to be icy and slushy and whatever. Is that John Belushi there? I wouldn't know. It's the glasses. I tell you, there are a lot of things that I don't know, I admit. You guys are educating Meri. Storm is coming. Diane says the storm is coming. Supposed to start around 6 a.m. Yeah, I think we're going to get it here first. We got little, I don't want to say dusting of snow, but it wasn't big. it wasn't 2 or 3 inches either, but it's enough to make the ground white. The last couple days, I was just thankful to be in. A blues brother. John Belushi is a blues brother. On Thursday, Lucia says, on Thursday we woke up to 6 inches of snow and she was thrilled. Well, you should get snow in Oregon, Lucia. That's where the snow is supposed to blow up, in Oregon. Thank you, Laura. They're cold and windy in Arizona, Marianne says. Lucia says, today it was ice. Yeah, the ice. I can take the snow, those ice storms. No, I'm inside when it's there. And then Connie says it was 70 there. And Aunt Beck started out saying, our chat saying it was 70. Rose, are you in Oregon too? They have sleet. We're getting a weather report here. They have a breeding program in Knoxville, Tennessee. For the red pandas. Maria Duncan says we're talking about the animals here. Janet says, my husband and his brother did the Blues Brother dance song at the wedding. It was fun. So you must still be talking about Belushi over here. Was it John Belushi? Well, one of those Belushis is a little short guy. Am I getting mixed up? Was John Belushi? Is he the little short guy? Or is that another Belushi? You can tell how much I watch TV. Sheila says, we've been around 80 the past few days. It's going back to freezing next week. Yeah, you know, this fluctuation kind of scares me because, you know, it's not too long away from tornado weather. I would rather have winter weather than tornadoes. At least with winter, you can get inside. You don't have to go out unless it's absolutely necessary. Tornadoes, I mean, you have to run and hide. Oh, Diane, that would be fun. Do a live stream and do art together. That would be so fun. Let's talk about that. Maybe we can get Peg to join us, too. Or maybe that's too much. We'll talk about it offline. I would enjoy that. But let's let the snow blow first. Rose says, John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd are the Blues Brothers. There's a movie, Mary. I hate to tell you, I used to work 2 jobs. I don't know all these folks. I came home, I was tired. I went to bed. I had to get up the next morning and go to work again. I am really rotten at that stuff. Now I just work on my art all day. Connie's in Kentucky. Aunt Beck said it's 66 there. Aunt Beck, we love you. The Blues Brother was a funny movie. John Belushi was in it. I never saw The Blues Brother. I'm missing all the movies. I don't get to go to the movies. The last movie I think I saw was Saving Mr. Banks. And I just happened to be thinking about that movie today. And I was trying to think, why did they call it Mr. Banks? Because wasn't Mr. Banks the father of... It was the lady who did Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I can't remember her name right now. But Walt Disney, it was all about Walt Disney and that movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and all of that. But I think Mr. Banks was her father, Saving Mr. Banks. I'd have to go back and... That was the last movie. Mary Poppins. That's it, Tanya. Thank you. You guys know it better than I do. Mary Poppins. Yes, Mary Poppins. Vicky says it was 80 in East Tennessee today. My son froze me in the car. My son-in-law is a manager. Oh, Mr. Banks was the father of the children. Oh, yes, that's right, Tanya. Now, thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's all coming back to me. It's been a while. That's the last movie I think I saw was Saving Mr. Banks. I watch a lot of YouTube. Does that help? Yeah, I really did enjoy the movie. I don't think I associated it with Mr. Banks and Mary Poppins as much as I did with Walt Disney. Because wasn't it Tom Hanks that played Walt Disney? But John Belushi, the Blues Brothers, huh? Thriller, huh? What movie is out now that I thought would be... Oh, I think it's getting a lot of criticism, but Peter Rabbit is out now. And I thought that might be fun to go to, but now I'm hearing a lot of criticism, but then I'm hearing criticism of the criticism. So, huh? Carpet bags. Kathy, we could have crafty carpet bags. Now, wait, what are we talking about? Hanks is Disney, yeah. I love that carpet bag that Mary Poppins had. Yes. Yes. And her umbrella. Yes, the Mary Poppins bag. Food allergy criticism with Peter Rabbit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because weren't they... Yeah, I didn't see the movie. I saw the criticism of the criticism. Something about bullying with the peanuts, bullying the allergy. Oh, yeah. And one of my friends, I know it's all coming back to me. One of my dear friends up in Wisconsin, she knows who she is. I don't think she comes to my lives. But she's still a friend. She's just not artsy. She has severe allergies. And when we'd go out to eat, she was... I mean, I got EpiPen training from her. And she's very, very allergic to that stuff. And I saw a post on Facebook from her today. But how did Peter Rabbit was, who was that lady that did Peter Rabbit? I can't remember now. Tasha, was it Tasha, whoever? Help me out here, because I'm drawing a blank. But she didn't talk about the allergies, did she? Was that an original Peter Rabbit thing? How did the bullying with the peanuts and all that get in there? How did that ever get into the movie? Because I've never heard of that before, but then you know how up I am on this stuff. Was that an original Peter Rabbit thing? Yeah, the movie doesn't follow the real story. Why did they ever let that into the movie? They ruined a perfectly good book. All right, here I am just holding this glue book and not doing anything. And I don't want to work in shoes. I thought I'd actually do something in this today. I actually sorted out some of my larger glue books. Here. Some of my larger images. And I thought I would go in. Look at all these animals I have. Look. A dog. Another dog. A dog. I must have really... Them dogs are really popular in the magazines. Here's a... Now, is that a cat or another kind of animal? Tell me. I want to say that's a cat, but that's a weird cat. Is that a cat? Phew. Is that a certain breed of cat? Look at the big ears it has. I mean, that doesn't look like your kitty cat's, Aunt Beck. Oh, it's a Sphinx cat. Thank you. Thank you. A Sphinx. It looks like a Sphinx. Yes. Oh, and I was watching Aunt Beck's... What was I watching? One of your videos where you were... Little charcoal got in the house. Aunt Beck's little charcoal. Did your son take the charcoal, Aunt Beck? And here's a turtle. But I was sorting out the dogs. I think I'm going to do a dog page tonight. Dog. Here's a big cat. Here's a little dog that has got a humanoid in it. And he's got a humanoid. That's a man and that's a boy. Charcoal is so cute. Di says, I started putting a goodie package. Oh, Packer Di, thank you. I don't know what to say to you guys. Is this a llama? Or is this this is a llama, right? This is a llama. This is no camel. Yeah, we might have to wait for spring. Alpaca. Alpaca Rose, thank you. I'm going to have to, when I cut these out, I'm going to have to jot on the back what they are, because I'm sure. Now, this is a jaguar, because it says jaguar. Look at this. I just say, oh, cool, and I cut it out. Here's another dog. I'm sorting out the dogs. Here's a buffalo, an elephant, a cat. I got more dogs in here. Polar bear. I love all these animals. Cow, an owl. Is that a giraffe? I think a llama. Lisa, or an alpaca. I don't know. What's this? Is that a giraffe nose? Yeah, I have no idea who these animals are. Oh, you have an alpaca farm? Oh, cool. Cool. A giraffe. All right. Got that one. This is a cute lady. Here. Isn't that dog cool? This is that, oh, this is that same dog. What did you call those, Aunt Beck? Oh, don't tell me. What did you call them, Aunt Beck? I know you called them. These dogs are a certain breed of dog that I love. They're protective. What kind of a dog are they? Yeah, Great Pyrenees. Hold it. Where's my marker? Or a pen or something. Great Pyrenees. I'm going to write it down. Great. You guys are so good. I feel so stupid. But I learn. This is how I learn. And this is a Sphinx cat. I'm going to write. There. I mean, to me, they're just dogs and cats. All right. I want to say that's an anteater, but I could be wrong. Oh, Rose, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Rose, I think I saw your video with your sweet little grandson. Just so cute. You just enjoy him. An elephant. I'm looking for dogs. I know I got more dogs in here. There's a seahorse. A bird. I thought this one should go in our Spitwad incident book. This is the Great Protector. Bloodhound. See, there's a smaller one of him. And sheep. Oh, I'm just doing dogs. And eagles. And horse. And dog. I'm just about down to the end of the dogs here. Because I sorted through all of these. Alright. So we're going to do some dogs here. Except for this one I'm going to save out and put him in my Spitwad book. Which I'm not going to work in tonight because at the same spot I was last week. Alright, what is Aunt Beck saying? This is not an owl, it's a Scottish fold cat. Wait! Are you talking about my owl? Did you say my owl wasn't an owl, it was a cat? You weren't talking about this, were you? Good. Good night, Pat. Thank you so much for coming. Aunt Beck says scroll up. Okay, good. All right, let's scroll up. Let's see what Aunt Beck said. Aunt Beck said, while waiting at the vet yesterday, under one of the chalk drawings, one of the staff had drawn, one of the chalk drawings that the staff had drawn was written, this is not an owl, it's a Scottish fold cat. They probably did that just for Mary. I'm glad I'm not the only one. All right. I don't want my lives to go too long. I'm going to go ahead and work in this glue book, but we've been going for 2 hours and 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and work in this. Just letting you know that I'm not going to keep you all night. But before I do that, I think this is dry enough. I want to put those quotes on there. And then I'll come back in during the week and do some. But the quote says, an intelligent person will open your mind. And I got this quote because the eyes of a heart, and I was Googling quotes with eyes of your heart, and I got some band, and I got a song, and I go, no, I want a quote, and I found this quote, and so I wrote it down, and I used my Dymo label maker. An intelligent person will open your mind. That's what you guys do when you educate me on different types of animals and songs. Good night, Rawl. AZE, send me your snail mail address. Thanks for sharing with us about your watercolors. You're always welcome in here. Intelligent person will open your mind. Loving person will open your heart. A beautiful person will open your eyes. I might have those two switched, but that's okay. It's all the same. And this quote is not credited to anybody. Unknown. But I like that quote. And she's looking out through I'll show you the page after I get it down. She's looking out through a heart. A loving person will open your heart. I do like these labels because they're split down the center, and it's really easy to take the tape off of them. You don't have to glue them or run them through a sticker maker. Unknown and anonymous were usually women. It doesn't surprise me. Will open your heart. And I think I'm going to put this one over here. Or should I just put it down there? I think I'll put it down here because a beautiful person will open your eyes. Leave a little gap in there. And then I'll come back and I might draw some keys in here. I'm trying to figure out a way. I might just have to go to the store and buy a bottle of 2-ounce gold metallic. Because I have the Luminaire, but I don't want to use that. And I've got this, but it's awful hard to put into the fine line paint applicator. So I think I'll go to the store and I could get a funnel. A little funnel. But I think I want to do these keys either in bronze or gold. And I do have bronze in one of my fine line paint applicators. So I might draw keys around here. And then I'll draw some lines around the quotes. Make sure that they're stuck down good. I got one more here. A beautiful person will open your eyes. An intelligent person will open your mind. A loving person will open your heart. A beautiful person will open your eyes. And I used that quote because the doll, on the doll head, she's looking, her eyes is through a heart. And I was looking for eyes of the heart quote, and that's what I got. So, I'll do some more work on that with my fine line paint applicator. And where's my, I'm here, wait, hold the phone. it on the floor. I wanted to glue this picture down. I don't glue it down, I tape it down. See, I got text in there, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to leave it. And then it flips open that way. So, I'm going to take some of this double-sided tape. And I'm just going to put this right here. This picture came off of a Reminisce magazine. It did not come from the World Book Encyclopedias. But I have a little bit more trouble getting this tape off. Maybe it'll be good to me tonight. There we go. And I'm just going to put it right in. Right in here, I think, because I want it to fit on the page. And this page is all about trains. And that little gal is stepping on a train, and that's a conductor. And this verse is all about trains. And then I'll come in, and I might pull something from the verse. I'll come in and do some detail work around it. I'll let you talk. What you talking about? Me too. For years, people thought that Jane Eyre had been written by a man. Yeah. Whoops, whoops. Oh, now I got that rotate thing back. Every time I bump my camera, rotate device. Drives me crazy. And it won't go away till the end of the session. All right, I'm going to close that out. I'm going to work on gluing this down. I got about 20 minutes left. I don't like for my chats to go all night or to go too long. We get enough done every week. I'm just going to work right here in Missouri and Montana with these dogs. I feel like I want to get some glue booking done tonight. Oh, here's my gingerbread man. Okie dokie. Now I have to pull one more piece out to glue on the bottom, back of it. And my sponge brush. And I'm not going to worry too much about placement tonight. I got them on the page. And I'm using Elmer School Glue that I got in a gallon. Whoops, there goes my lid. It's down there. I'll get it after chat. Elmer School Glue, I got it at Walmart in the gallon, and I put it in this jar. 3 parts glue and a little less than 1 part of water. That's my formula. And I'm not going to pay too much attention to how I'm putting these down. Well, maybe. I'm just going to start gluing. And I'm not watching chat while I'm doing this. So if you're saying something to me and I miss it, you're going to have to repeat it to me. And all I see is a gray screen that says, don't spill your glue. It says rotate device. I can see my glue book, but it's kind of got this little gray screen in front of it. That happened when I bumped my camera. And Karen sent me a credit card, but I put it away. So I'll use this old messy one. She said it was a paint scraper, not a gluer. You know, I should put some paint over some of these, shouldn't I? That would be fun. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? Yeah. I think my desk area is probably about the size of Tim Holt's new glass top, what do you call it, desktop thing that he's got out. Not much space to work in. And I fill it up pretty fast with paints and pencils and glue, and I knock my lid off. Let's see what's going on in chat. Beth Ann? Hi. Beth Ann Dupree? Welcome. Glad to have you in. Kim Marie? I didn't see you sneak in here. Hi, Kim Marie. I've been chatting about my glue, looking down at my glue book here. Welcome to you. You finally caught us. Yes, for the last 2 Friday nights, Kim Marie's been leaving me comments on my video saying, I missed you. And then next week, she said, I missed you again. You must have a really busy Friday night, Kim. And I totally understand that. Friday nights are big nights in some families. It used to be for us when we were in high school. You know, if you have high school kids or grade school kids, there's ball games and school functions, and I'm working around my phone cord. Now this is pretty much a wet glue, and it does wrinkle, but I really do like how it dries. It seems to dry really nice. I'm pretty happy with this Elmer's glue, even though it is a wet glue. I do like how it's working in this big glue book. All these dogs. This dog's having a lunch. It looks like a Mexican lunch. I'm going to put him down here, because this part will probably get covered up. I think I'm going to tear this part off. Put it right in there. And I'm not following chat too much. I'm just kind of talking to myself here. So, while I'm gluing. Because I got to get some glue booking done here. I gotta have a drink of my tea. What's going on in chat? Oh, thank you, Janet. Thank you, Ramona. You almost got to make it to the end tonight. Kathy, are you leaving us, Kathy? Good night, Kathy. Have a great weekend. I certainly understand. I just took the biggest gulp of tea you've ever seen. I think I drank half of that mug. Thirsty. Eva says, you're still here working on your Inchis for Aunt Beck's Inchi swap? I got my papers painted now. Look, there's 2 of these guys. Oh, he goes up in here. Maybe up a... No, not too far up. Right in there, I think. Yep, that's where he goes. I'm going to pull this cord out. It's annoying me. We don't have that... My phone will last till the end of chat. That phone cord is driving me crazy. Sorry about that. Jiggly phone. What happened to my dog? Here he is. That phone cord was getting in my way. I couldn't do my glue booking. Ooh. got a little bit of the matte peeking through there, but that's okay. Let's see, what else do I have here? He's chewing on a bone. I think I'll put him down here. Right in there. What's going on? Kathy leaving us? Let's see. Good night. My mom started me a scrapbook of the Beatles in 1963. I wish I still had it. Yeah, I think some of that memorabilia that we had when we were growing up, I might have a few Beatles song sheets or whatever, but you know, some of that, well, I guess I don't know about music because I'm not really into all of that. You know, I'm still learning. But I was reading toys. Some of the toys, even in like 1974. And, you know, like, well, one that caught my attention because I knew what they were Cabbage Patch dolls. And, of course, certain Beanie Babies, probably not all of them. Beanie Babies, remember how popular those were? And some of those were not so long ago. And they're talking about them like they're valuable antiques. Collectibles, not antiques, but collectibles. So, sometimes when you need to think twice before you throw some of these things away when you're cleaning out. Where do you go for the Inchi swap? Are you talking to Aunt Beck? Is she here? She can tell you where to go. Aunt Beck's Creations on Facebook. Whoops, I want to glue the back of that. Sort of. I like all these dogs. I think I love them because they're not just little pictures of dogs. They're, you know, they're just sweet animals. They're nice photographs. This guy kills me. He's wearing that hat. And this guy's got such a funny laugh. His tail is in his nose. Isn't that typical of dogs? I didn't do that on purpose. They have personalities. They certainly do. Sheila says she has her first Barbie doll. Oops, telling my age. Well, you know, Barbie doll was on that list of valuable 70s toys. Let's see. I like this dog, too. I like him. But where do I want to put him? I want him... I think I'm just going to put him right in there. He kind of covers up this guy, but not too much. I need a weenie dog for up here. There's probably one in there somewhere. I thought I had a lot of dogs, but I guess I had a lot of animals. A lot of dog food ads in the magazines. They certainly do have personalities. And this kind of is falling more into Cindy style glue booking, where you're just putting things down. I'm not really thinking too much about it as far as telling a story or anything. But you know what I want to do? And I think I will. This one, I've already got this one here. I could put him right back over there again. But I like his tail and his nose. Let's get rid of this glue wax paper. I want to do some paint up in here. I'm gonna put that in the water. And I dropped the lid to my glue, so I need to put it someplace safe, like over there on my desk where I won't spill it. I want to, let me dry out my paintbrush here. I want to do a little painting, I think. How about this Georgia clay? Georgia clay in Missouri and Montana, sure. Georgia clay is one of my favorite colors, I think, with the Deco Arts. And I'm just going to use the brush and just kind of... I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going at it. Well, you know, we got to have more than Georgia clay on here. I'm not watching chat. Let's see. I tried twice. Let's see what they're talking about. Links won't work. I wonder why the links won't work. Vicky was having trouble with that in... You should have, Aunt Beck, because you're a mod. You should be able... I don't have anything blocking links that I know of. Janet, can you try a link to whatever Aunt Becca's trying to link to? Just to see if links will work in here for the mods. I might have to check, or just do any type of a link to see if any type of a link will work. I might have to check out my settings on my community page to see if I'm allowing you guys to do links. Good night, Laura. Thanks for stopping in. Laura, I watched your video today. Look, another bottle that's hard to open. I watched your video today, Laura. With your fairies. So cute. Have a great weekend. I hate these paint bottles. I'm going to start complaining officially. Send them a Band-Aid and tell them I cut my... There we go. I got this for 71 cents, so it must be an old paint. Let's see how it works. Looks okay. I'm going to get a little bit of water on my brush. Not a lot, but a little. I just feel like moving this brush tonight. Really, a glue book. Well, yeah, I guess you can paint in a glue book if you want to. I'm just doing a background page here. I just feel like swishing this paint around tonight. That's part of the dog. There was just a little gap in there and a little gap there. I just feel like doing this tonight. Let's bring some more of that Georgia clay over here. I have to do a jelly print. I was watching I think it was actually on the Jelly Arts video where they were using Crayolas. And they would do a Crayola resist. They put Crayola on their page and then they did a jelly print of that paper. It was really kind of interesting. I kind of like that. It's kind of fun. Kind of blend this together. I think I'm getting done here. Are y'all getting tired? Woohoo! That was fun. I think this is the first page I actually painted. That dog has a white chest right underneath of it, and I keep thinking there's a spot that I missed on that page. But nope. That's the part of the dog. I love his tail and his nose. That's so funny. I am done. I'm going to let this dry. Isn't that fun? That was really fun. I'll have to put some more dogs over here. Dogs are pretty easy to find. I live less than a mile from, I live less than a mile from the Georgia state line, Chattanooga. Chattanooga. Yeah, Connie. Oh, thank you. So did that work, Janet? Did you click on that link? Does it actually work? So Janet was able to leave a link. Maybe it's just a Facebook link. Mary, try this link. Facebook group is listed there. Oh, I see. You're directing her to the... Janet's link does work. Yeah, now see, Vicky at Messy Table Studio, I noticed she was in Shannon's. I'll have to see if she ever got that resolved. She was trying to leave links and she couldn't. And I think it was Janet that left links that worked perfectly fine. So I wonder if it somehow, because if they're both mods, I don't know. Sheila says you were talking about the real Georgia clay. Also, Oklahoma has red clay. Now, this is not Oklahoma clay. This is Georgia clay. It's one of my favorite colors. It works to Facebook. Huh. I wonder why Aunt Bex didn't. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's just kind of fun. It's just something to do that's fun. I wouldn't call it a masterpiece of art, but it's fun art. So I'm going to let it dry. I'm done for the night. I'm tired. Let's see. Mary, when you watch her Inchi video, you will see the Facebook group highlighted in blue below the video. So she's telling you to go watch the video and then click on the link to take her to Facebook. Those white dogs wouldn't be white. Yeah, in Georgia. No, and I'll tell you, some of them are going to get kind of dirty here, too. I love this dog. He looks like one of those bloodhound hunting dogs. And this looks like a golden retriever. And this one has the cutest grin. I bet that dog's a little lover dog. He just looks like I could take and hug it. This one's chewing on a bone. It's hungry. This one's got his tail in his nose. They have their own personalities, don't they? Di, she's a tween. It happens. Let's see. I'm back. Oh, yeah. Well, you're a good role model for her, Di. They need those conversations. They need those conversations. She's lucky to have you. Those white dogs wouldn't be white in red clay. And then they were talking about the Inchi videos. Aunt Becca's doing an Inchi swap. And let's see, I'm scrolling back through the chat. They're talking about linking. Aunt Beck said her leg was going to sleep. Howie's on my lap. I love to watch Aunt Beck's videos with all her kitties. I just fell in love with Charcoal. That little Charcoal kitty was so cute. It's going to Aunt Beck's son. Thank you, Danny. She said it was a great page. I love glue books too, Mary. I'm just scrolling back through chat, see what I missed. They're talking about Georgia State line red clay. Yeah, with that paint really makes those dogs pop out. Because, you know, those maps are really, you know, the maps have a lot on them, and your eye, there's just like on this page, you know, you appreciate all this art, but this really there's a lot going on here. And when you paint all that out, those dogs show their personalities. I have to find a dog quote. That probably wouldn't be too hard to find with all those dog advertisements. Sheila says, it's my Friday night fun time. Love being here on Friday. Oh, you're welcome, Marie. I love having you guys. Yeah, Kim Marie, I'm so glad you caught me tonight. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to wish you all a very good weekend. If you're in the path of any snowstorms, stay warm, stay safe. And if you're not, have a very artful weekend. Sweet dreams, everybody. Beth Ann, you're new to me. Welcome and good night. Wait, Vicki said something to me. Oh, you're very welcome, Vicki. I still have a couple of tiles I don't think she's in here tonight. One gal I need to mail out my art tiles to. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. I'm going to close it out now. Be safe. Have a great weekend.